Hello, wonderful friends. I'm so glad you're here. If you enjoy listening to these stories and would like to hear more, I'd love it if you hit the subscribe button. It costs nothing, yet it makes a big difference. Your encouragement keeps this channel alive and allows me to share more lessons and inspirations with you. Thank you sincerely for being part of this little community. Your presence truly matters. Many years ago, in a quiet forest, a small sparrow lost a single seed. The seed slipped away and rolled into the hollow of a tall tree. Worried, the sparrow fluttered to the tree and pleaded, "Please, give me back my seed." But the tree only rustled its leaves and replied with a mocking tone, "Why should I return it? Be gone."
The sparrow, now upset, hurried to a woodworker in the nearby village. "Please," she begged, "cut down that stubborn tree. It swallowed my seed and refuses to give it back." The carpenter frowned in disbelief. "You want me to destroy an entire tree for a single seed? That's unreasonable." Frustrated, the sparrow flew straight to the palace. She bowed before the ruler and cried, "Great king, punish the carpenter. He will not cut the tree that holds my seed." The king listened quietly and then said, "You came all this way for something so small? I cannot punish a man over this matter." The little bird trembled with disappointment and anger.
The next day, still burning with rage, she flew to the royal elephant keeper. "When the king rides tomorrow," she said, "make the elephant toss him to the ground." The keeper gasped. "What nonsense! How could I harm my king for your tiny quarrel?" The sparrow recounted her story once more. The greedy tree, the stubborn carpenter, and the dismissive king. But the keeper shook his head. "This is madness. I won't betray my duty for such a thing." Refusing to give up, the sparrow finally landed beside a tiny ant. "Little one," she whispered, "creep into the elephant's trunk and annoy him. That will bring justice for me." The ant twitched its feelers and asked, "Why should I endanger myself over your lost seed?" Again the sparrow retold her tale, her voice sharp with frustration.
But this time, when the ant dismissed her, the sparrow's patience broke. Her eyes glinted fiercely as she snapped, "The tree is beyond my reach. The carpenter is too strong. The king is untouchable, and the elephant is mighty. But you—" She lowered her beak threateningly. "You are small enough for me to crush if you refuse." Terrified by the sparrow's fierce words, the little ant hurried off without a second thought. It scurried straight into the elephant's path, and soon the giant animal grew restless. Disturbed, the elephant trumpeted loudly and rushed to its caretaker for help. The caretaker, worried by the commotion, quickly sought the king's attention. Hearing all this, the king finally called for the carpenter. "Do as the bird wishes," the ruler commanded, "and cut down that troublesome tree."
When the carpenter arrived with his tools in hand, the great tree suddenly trembled. Realizing its fate, it cried out, "Stop! Don't bring your axe near me. I will return the lost seed. Just spare me from being cut down." And so, a small sparrow, who seemed powerless against mighty forces, finally saw her problem resolved. But this tale is not only about a seed or a tree. It carries a deeper truth. Many times people think, "I am too small, too weak, I cannot make a difference." Yet strength does not always lie in muscle or size. True strength is found in determination, clever thinking, and patience. The sparrow appeared helpless before the towering tree, the skilled carpenter, the powerful king, and the enormous elephant. Yet through persistence and clever strategy, she created a chain reaction that brought justice in the end.
Life often places obstacles before us that feel too heavy to move. In such moments, instead of surrendering, we must pause and think differently. Use your mind, connect ideas, seek allies, and stay firm in your purpose. This story is a reminder that even the smallest being can influence the greatest of powers. The sparrow's stubborn spirit moved an ant, stirred an elephant, worried a caretaker, pushed a king into action, and frightened a mighty tree. In the same way, our determination, no matter how small it may seem, can inspire others and set events into motion. So never doubt your own potential. Believe in yourself, stand up for what is right, and search for creative solutions. Even the tiniest effort, when fueled by persistence, can lead to extraordinary outcomes.